comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Vixen and Blitzen and all his reindeers pulling on the reins. There's a jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle.
Hey, what's up everybody? It's me, Miss Angel Baby, you know who it is, and I'm back with another video. You can tell from the title, yes. I'm gonna go ahead and do it today. I'm gonna react to the Travis Scott interview with Charlamagne the God. Came out a few days ago, and I have not got a chance to watch it, and I'm really excited and I'm very curious as to what it is that he's gonna say. What kind of questions is Charlamagne gonna be asking Travis? Of course I've seen clips of it, but I have not seen the whole interview. But I'm gonna go ahead and watch it, and you're gonna get my reaction. You guys do not know how I feel about it because I never really talked about it. The only thing I've done was just share some clips. So you're gonna know how I feel about it today because I'm going to tell you guys how I feel about it and react to it. So if you are new here, welcome. Make sure you guys are all subscribed to the channel. Make sure you guys hit the notification bell so anytime I drop a video, especially when I drop part 2, because this video is 51 minutes long, and I'll have to break it up probably in like 2 or 3 parts. I'm not sure yet. It just depends. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just get started.
Travis Scott, what's up, brother?
What it do?
How you feeling?
You know, I've been on about like different type of like emotions, you know, emotional roller coaster. I mean, it gets so hard because, you know, I always felt like connected with my fans.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I went through something, you know, and I feel like fans went through something and people's parents went through something. And it's, you know, it really, you know, it hurts.
I don't want to start this early, but they went through something. Yeah, they went through something. People died. People were traumatized.
And it's just been a lot of thoughts, you know, a lot of feelings, a lot of grieving, and just, you know, trying to wrap my head around it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I really wanted to be there. And just, you know, wish you could just kind of like hold everyone, you know, kind of just heal them, talk to them, have conversations. You know, it just, you know, it really just hurts, man.
Well, what's your intention with this conversation? Like what do you hope to get out of this, or what do you hope to get out?
I don't personally have an intention. I just feel like something happened, and I feel like it's just, I needed just a way to kind of like communicate, you know.
Mm-hmm.
One, you know, the families are grieving, you know, it's fans that experienced something, it's fans that came to a show, you know, and I feel like I just have like I've always been that person to always see things through.
Mm-hmm.
With the people that shared experiences with me. And, you know, it just, things happen, and, you know, I just kind of, you know, it's been such a time, and I've just been trying to just really figure things out, you know.
Mm-hmm. I know you, I'm sure you experienced any remorse, but was there any hesitation to have this conversation because of the litigation you may be facing?
Well, I mean, yeah, of course you got people that's just like, oh, what? Like, you know, but it's not about that. You know, it's...
Of course it's about that. Charlamagne sees it. Charlamagne, it was kind of interesting. Did you guys see the way Charlamagne said, I guess you feel remorse? It was the way he worded it. Charlamagne didn't say, oh, well, I can tell you feel remorse, or, oh, I can tell you're really sad. And he knows what he's doing, and he knows the questions to ask. He's asking him, like, are you doing this interview because you're trying to cover your tail? I think, overall, I don't know if, well, obviously counsel is advising him to do this interview. Because obviously they feel like they've done nothing wrong. Because if because if you're guilty of something, you feel like you're guilty of something, automatically your lawyer's going to be like, mm-mm. But let me get back to this.
You know, you're an artist, you whoever people think you are, but at the end of the day, you're a human being, you know, and you have emotions. You want to communicate them emotions, you know, and trying to find the best way to communicate, you know, how you just feeling, you know.
How have you been coping with the aftermath of everything? Just emotionally, just you as a human.
I've been just in a room for a while, you know, a lot of thoughts, and luckily, you know, you have people around that you can kind of bounce ideas, but it just been, you know, I've been doing this for such a long time, and you know, nothing like this ever happened, you know, so it just kind of like, you just kind of figuring out, and at the end of the day, like, these fans are your family, so you just feel like you lost something, and you do these shows, honestly, to, you know, for people to have the best experience, you know, and just to think that something like this happened, you're just trying to figure out, you know, just wrap everything around. And so even just for the first couple weeks, you know, it was just me sitting down, but I had to really channel these emotions to just remember, like, you know, if no one's gonna be a voice for these people, I gotta like kind of step up and kind of like be a voice to just figure out that, you know, this doesn't happen in the future, just shows, period. You know what I'm saying? Or figure out the bottom solution.
So when he means like no one's gonna be a voice for them, is he saying like no one cares on his team but him? No one's gonna... That's basically how I'm taking it. He's gonna be the voice. Let me just see. As you can tell, I'm not feeling this.
You know what's going on, and just try to ensure his people, you know, safety and what they're doing, you know.
Yeah, you said you was in the room, but then people saw you at the golf course.
Yeah,
with Michael Jordan.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh yeah, thank you, Charlamagne. Yeah, what about that?
It was just Thanksgiving. You know, and they were there. You know, it's just good people to have around in the community. And you know, that was just more like a personal time, just trying to get around. Think like some fan came and asked for a photo. But yeah.
Now, let's talk about that night, man. When did you find out things got as bad as they did? Now, that's the question everybody wants to know.
Yeah, it wasn't really until like minutes until like the press conference until I figured out exactly what happened. You know, even after the show, you know, you just kind of hearing things, but you don't know. I didn't know the exact details until, you know, minutes before the press conference. And even at that moment, you kind of just like, wait, you know, what? Like, you know, you just went through something, and it's just like, wait, what? You know.
So you didn't know people that actually passed away and stuff?
Nah.
Wow.
Until minutes before, you know, which is, yeah, you know, and the thing is, like, you know, people pass out, you know, things happen at concerts, but something like that, it's just like.
Yeah, people said they collectively heard folks screaming help every time you stopped the song to get your
Stop the show! Stop the show! Stop the show! Stop the show!
attention. Did you hear any of those screams?
Nah, man.
I feel like he's trying to dig deep down and find his remorse. I really do. Public remorse, that is. What he thinks needs to be shown.
And you know, it's so crazy because I'm that artist too. Like, you know, anytime you can hear something like that, you want to stop the show. You want to make sure, you know, fans get the proper attention they need, you know. And anytime I could see anything like that, I did, you know. You know, I stopped it like a couple times to just make sure everybody was okay. And I just really just go off the, you know, the fans' energy as a collective, you know, call and response. And I just didn't hear that. You know, I got music, I got my in-ears, but I just didn't hear that. You know?
If that's okay with you real quick. Take me, let's do it.
You know?
Break that down a little more. Like nobody knows what it's like being on stage except for other artists. So speak to us from that perspective of what you can see and hear. It was like, what, 50,000 people?
Yeah, I mean, you got like a venue.
Okay, this is the part where we try to understand. Let's see. Let's see if we can give Travis the benefit of the doubt. Let's see if we can. Let's see.
You know, filled with like 50,000 people. But it's like a sea. You got lights, you got sound, you got pyro, you got your in-ears, you got your sound, got your mic, got the music, you got band, there's all type of, stuff going on.
So it's hard to tell excitement from danger, so to speak?
Yeah, of course. Everything kind of just sounds the same. And at the end of the day, you just hear music, and when you do, you just hear amongst of things, But when you're in a show, you just enter the show, and anytime you can feel anything close to you, you try to like definitely get to that.
So as an artist, how much can you actually, I guess, help in that position?
You can only help what you can see, you know what I mean? And then, whatever you're told, you know what I'm saying? Whenever somebody tell you to stop, you just stop. But just wasn't it.
It wasn't that night, huh?
Rage. Did you just mumble after that? Speak up, we can't hear you. Speak up.
Raging has been a part of the culture, of your shows. You didn't on this night, but in the past, you've encouraged, I guess, the kind of energy that could have led to something like this happening. Do you think that contributed to the energy of this night?
Yeah, I think, it's something I've been working on,
Yeah, no. Yeah, no is not an answer. Is it yes or is it no?
For a while, of just creating these experiences and trying to show like the experiences happening in a safe environment. Us as artists, we trust, professionals to make sure that, things happen and people leave, safely, you know what I'm saying? And this night was just like a regular show, it felt like to me. As far as like, people just, I think, showed up to have a good time, and then, something unfortunate happened. And I think we really just gotta.
People showed up to have a good time. That wasn't an unfortunate. 19 people lost their lives. That was not unfortunate. There's something there. Why is he sitting there like just trying to divert? Like just trying to... He's trying to like... I see what he's doing. He's not taking fault at all. He doesn't feel responsible.
Figure out, what that was,
Does raging make it harder to identify when something is going wrong in the crowd?
Well, I think, raging is just they have a textbook, definition, but, in concerts, we've grown it to be just an experience of having fun. It's not about just, harm. It's not about that. It's about just letting go and having fun.
Raging. Okay, it's not about harm. Raging is about letting go and having fun. Hold on, you gotta give me a second, you know what I'm saying? Because I might not know the definition of raging. Let me see what raging is. Raging, showing violent, uncontrollable anger. Y'all, that's the definition of raging.
Help others, love each other. It's not about just harm. That's not what it's all about. The show isn't just rambunctious for an hour. That's not what it is.
Oh, trust me.
Similarity. Raging. Anger, furious, enraged, stormy, violent, strong.
On crunk. So, I understand, you don't want it to get too out of hand.
Yeah, but the energy is high, and that's why you want to just make sure that, people are surrounded, to make sure that people are just having the best experience, you know what I'm saying?
That's enough of my reaction today. Like I said, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. So when I do drop part 2, part 3, and how many other parts it's going to take to get to the end of this foolishness, you will be notified. Thank you for watching, and as always, y'all.
Here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Vixen and Blitzen and all his reindeers pulling on the rein.